All right. I didn't. I said I was gonna review this. I already wrote it up. I can't just write something and then just like throw it to the side. It's just wasteful. Uh, Even though I didn't use paper, I'm reading this off the screen because I can memorize shit, but it's better when you read it. It says AJW Arashi no Kaisen Zenjo versus LLPW. It was like an invasion show, at least the end was. Like an invading thing. January 24, 93 from Korakuen Hall, Tokyo, so you know the crowd's red hot. First we had, I'm not even going to name these people, we had a bunch of rookies against each other. One of them looked like Bobby Lee, which is actually notable. So, female Bobby Lee, I'm not sure the other one's not female either. Sorry, Bobby. Gets twisted around by her hair like a t-shirt in North Carolina. Yeah, I know it's a dated reference, but it's good. It's alright. One woman looked like a female Taue, and the rest of them they basically looked like they were 12. Again, Bobby Lee's kind of weird looking. Just a ton of drop kicks and crossbodies. That's actually the only moves that were in this match. I guess the rookies can only do that, and unlike the bigger leagues with the men, they can't just do Boston Crabs and scoop slams. They have to go full out. This match went way too long. This match went like 15, 16 minutes. It should have went about 5. Yeah. Watchable, but you can't give it a score. It's just too plain. Then we had Skinny Midget versus Fat Midget. Forget it. Move on. Then we had Bat Yoshinaga versus Saemi Numata. I give this like 40%. There's Man Pants Lady kicking the shit out of Chang from Community. That's what I'll say. I'm not a racist. Watch the match. Chang from Community. Dr. Ken. Sorry, but you look like a female Japanese wrestler, Dr. Ken. Anyway, Chang had her head caved in by Butch Chick with a sickening high kick. I had to do that. I always wanted to do that. Anyway, yeah, that was the end of that. Then we had our first like awesome match, a really good match of the night. Hotta Yakuma versus Manami Suzuka. Just a really good match. It would have been a lot better had the bully Hotta continued to sell her like she was selling her like so good, like it was hanging on a thread, and then just all of a sudden, whoop, miracle care. Like you can still sell it while wrestling. You just shit when you hit a high impact move, even if it's you doing the move, you've got to sell the injury. Fuck, I could do, that's just some people aren't good, I can do that shit. I can sell like a motherfucker, I can sell good. I used to sell at school, if someone hit me in the eye with something, it didn't really hurt. I'd sell like death. They'd get scared and start crying, like, I can sell, motherfucker. Jack Evans ain't got shit on me, fucking spot monkey. Okay, yeah, just really good, not something you just totally forget, you know? Hotta just kicks some fucking face. Just finish was eh. Then we had like our first great match tonight. Malenko and Hasegawa Sakie versus Terri Power, ooh, creative, and Kaoru. It's like 77%. Great to see Malenko for the first time. Terri Power looked like a monster, like an American Gladiator actually, with the name to match. You know, Power and Ito were the more explosive team, while Malenko and Hasegawa were the scientific / catch wrestling submission team. I like to call it exploders versus hookers. Now, you may think that's sexist or something, but it's not. It's not. You get the explosive style of the power team, the power like striking team, and then you have the hookers who just, you know, they wrap you up and tie you in knots, and they you know, they got that technique, the nice Northern Light suplexes and whatnot. So double STF from Malenko to Ito, well Malenko and Hasegawa, but yeah, just really good stuff. Malenko took the beating of a lifetime. She took a Doomsday device and a Doomsday Bulldog. No, she didn't super Davey Richards and kick out of it. She was saved, which I can excuse. If you got a tag team partner, you shouldn't be surviving like the most ridiculous finishes. If your partner saves you, it's passable. The finish came with an avalanche Northern Light suplex by Malenko. Just great stuff. Great match. Match of the night, in my opinion, anyway. Then we got Inoue Kyoko versus Inoue Takako or something. Tic-tac-toe, I don't know. 76%. Takako starts out by using her speed to confuse the much larger, well, not much larger, Kyoko. Kyoko responds by rushing her like a fucking, like she was a quarterback. Just, Kyoko ties her up in knots like an Eagle Scout Ranger, just tortures her. It's like she's an Abu Ghraib now. Just House of Pain. Kyoko's rage can only be matched by the likes of Kawada. It's just went nuts. Takako makes a huge comeback and even suplexed Kyoko on the parquet floor. The floor Larry Bird used to play on in Boston. Just yikes. Took it hard too. Kyoko gets fed up with not being able to finish her smaller opponent, so she ends it with a palm strike slap, just like, bitch! Knocks her out, gets the pin. Great stuff. Great intensity, like 76%. Then we get a match. This was a dream match for me, but just really, as fun as it was underwhelming. This would be like a match where you'd be like, oh, this is really enjoyable, until you find out it's Aja Kong and Bull Nakano, Dream Team, versus Toyota Minami and Yamada Toshiyo. Yeah, this should have been like, I don't know, like 5 stars, but it was 69% because it was really fun. And another fun fact is Nakano's hair is actually like my girlfriend's. Not as cool as my girlfriend's, but it's still pretty awesome. Toyota and Yamada jumpstart this match, and Kong makes them pay to just flatten them like fucking pancakes. And just delivers huge kicks to Yamada, because Yamada likes to throw kicks, but Kong's like 2 of her, so ouch. At one point in this match, Toyota and Yamada they spin Kong into the ropes and then catch her in a double sidewalk slam, only they drop her on her fucking head instead of her back. And yes, it was definitely intended because that's just how they go. That's how the women go in Japan. Toyota does her signature moonsault off the top rope. She somehow doesn't even shake the rope at all. Like light as a feather, just hits the moonsault. Just great stuff. Kong responds by a dive of her own to the outside. Just flattens people. That's what she's good at. That's the real Kong. She kills bitches dead. This match ends up after Nakano hits a pretty awesome moonsault. Just a super fun match, but this should have been like greater. Okay, the next match. This is a really weird match because there's no score for it, but it was good. We have Team AJW, Hokuto Akira. Of course, everyone knows who that is. Who's a women's wrestling fan or knows of women's wrestling. And her partners, Mida Etsuko and Shimada Mima versus Team LLPW, the Invaders. Saito, Harley, Eagle Sawe, and Handa Miki. Just crazy stuff. LLPW obviously invading. The crowd just shit all over them like a Jeff Hardy main event. Fuck Jeff Hardy. Hope he gets clean though. But still, shitty wrestling. Huge pops for AJW. That's just pure chaos. Total fucking war zone out there. Anarchist dream. I don't see how you can give this match a proper rating now. AJW definitely carried LLPW. All of their wrestlers were just above LLPW's, but still, just nuts. And you can't give this match a rating, but just crazy. That's how I give the rating. Fucking crazy. It's probably worth seeing for that. I would say see the last 4 matches. Definitely see the last 4 matches, especially the Malenko tag. Just great stuff. And because I thought this was a little underwhelming, I'm adding a bonus review in. I just came up with this before I went on. It's electrified barbed wire match. Uh, Kodo Megami versus Toyota Combat, or Combat Toyota, sounds better. This was Toyota's retirement match, and just this one made Onita cry. The fucking promoter was in tears. It's just a heart-wrenching match. Any barbed wire exploding match you see with guys, imagine that with like women. Like they sell it so much better. It looks like it looks like a good war movie when someone's on the battlefield, like their intestines out or something, screaming, something like that. Just you feel for them so much, and the wrestling is just superb. It's the perfect way to end a feud. Just great match. You get your I don't know, like maybe 95%. This is 5 stars. Not quite 6 stars, which there is a 6 star, at least within my ranks. And yeah, this match was just great. I would watch it. You feel good, or you feel some emotion. It just really gets to you. It just hits you there. All right, I've been Sean, and I'm hoping to review some new Japanese show. If anyone can kind of like point me in the direction of the last big Japan show, please do so. I'm not a huge fan of death matches, but that looks like a hell of a card. All right, take it easy.